Welcome to Decoding the DISC Style. Today's vlog is presented by Training and Location, your DISC provider. Thank you for your interest and for visiting our website. Before we begin, let's remember the rules. When it comes to DISC, there's no perfect style, and everybody has some degree of all four styles: dominant, influence, steady, and conscientious. This becomes especially relevant in our discussion today around decoding the DISC style. Our recent focus on two important aspects of pace and priority is key to decoding one's DISC style. The vertical axis represents pace, while the horizontal axis represents priority. The pace spectrum ranges from faster at the top of the axis and moderate or deliberate at the bottom of the vertical axis. The priority spectrum ranges from task-oriented on the left and people-oriented on the right. Now, just for clarification, we see, for example, that D and the I share a faster pace. Similarly, the I and the S share a people orientation. Further, for example, there's only one style that combines a moderate or deliberate pace with a task orientation priority, and that is the C, or conscientious style. I hope you can see how this simple grid can help identify where the styles fall within pace and priority. Now, this helpful perspective is not a standalone tool and is meant to be used in conjunction with the research-based DISC instrument from trainingandlocation.com. It's an aid in navigating the world of needs, preferences, and priorities throughout your personal and professional lives. We can understand someone at a general level based upon our knowledge of their pace and priority. However, there are also indicators demonstrated through their behavior that give us deeper and closer insight to their style. Suppose we're not able to identify one's pace and priority. Do people demonstrate behaviors that can still help us? Yes, they can. Review this short email. When you see an email written in extremely brief tone or language, right to the point and not overly detailed, we see a style that is purposeful, abbreviated, and more notifying than friendly. Based on your knowledge of the DISC model, you might begin to surmise you're dealing with a D. Now take a few seconds to look at an email composed by another style. In fact, I'm going to read this for emphasis. Subject, Labor Day schedule. Woohoo! Hey guys, we're closed Labor Day, and I'm sure some of you are sad about the paid day off. However, you should be planning for a busy holiday this weekend, filled with family, friends, and fun. I've spoken with many of you, and it sounds like our town will be busy with celebrations. Special thanks to the Chew crew who labored to set up a potluck on Friday to help kick off this long weekend. Well-deserved weekend. Looking forward to those home-baked cookies. Don't forget to wish your employees, customers, and vendors happy Labor Day as well. And you know the routine. I'll see your bright, smiling, sunburned faces on Tuesday. Sincerely, your Labor Day concierge, Pat. Now, as we review this email, we see it's filled with a happy tone, very social, font change, emoticons, exclamation marks, and is filled with how much fun a particular meeting will be. You're likely dealing with more of an I. Now, I want to caution, these assumptions always need confirmation. However, suffice to say that replying to the D, for example, with a lofty, rambling email that fails to get to the point will likely fall on blind eyes and not be read. Now, for time's sake, I won't bother continuing with the C or the S styles However, based upon previous blogs and your understanding of the PACE and priority grid, you're probably able to understand how those respective emails would be composed. S being more friendly and methodical and productive, and the C being more formal and detailed and serious. Here's a favorite activity of mine when discussing DISC style around the topic of let's grab lunch. The D might suggest you jump in the car and decide on the way. The I might describe their morning, then explain what food cravings they have, then suggest you take their new car, which they'd love to show you, and then swing by another coworker's desk on the way out of the office to see if they also want to join. The S might sound like this. Hello, Sarah. How are you today? I was considering where we could go to lunch. Do you have a minute? I've got a couple suggestions to run by you. And a C might call ahead to confirm the restaurant's open, check the menu online ahead of time to review the selections and to estimate how much they can or will spend, and even check the Yelp reviews to see others' opinions of the restaurant. Now, hopefully some of these humorous examples will demonstrate different approaches which can help you begin to just identify the individual styles. Let me close with a quick reminder of each style's common observable behaviors. Now, I say observable because that is the core theme of the DISC. Ds tend to be direct and straight to the point, seeking control and results. Their motto, get it done. The Is tend to be more spontaneous and social, seeking participation and playfulness. Their motto is, let's have fun. The S's tend to be moderate while relaxed, seeking acceptance and cooperation. Their motto, let's do it together. And the C's tend to be deliberate and detailed, seeking accuracy and quality. Their motto, get it right. As always, the key to effectiveness through DISC is understanding your and others' styles, then using that knowledge for improved interactions. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this information has been valuable and helpful. We look forward to seeing you on a future vlog. And here's our contact information. Meanwhile, good luck with the DISC.